Good morning, guys. How are you doing today? As you can see, I'm a little dressed up. It's cold. It's gotten cold overnight, actually. Yesterday was 23 degrees, and now it's 4 degrees. But it feels like -2. That's what my app is telling me. Now, I'm about 8 hours away from home, actually. And where I'm going, it is -2, but it feels like -5. And that's a good day there right now. It's actually really cold there. Why am I going home? Are you giving up on the van life? Yeah, actually, for now. It's not because it's hard to do. I actually freaking love this. It's so freeing. But I'm going home for the winter because I live in Canada and it gets really cold. So living in my van during the winter, especially where I'm from in Canada, would be terrible. It's manageable if you need to, yeah. If you got like a top grade sleeping bag, but you would be trapped in that sleeping bag because sometimes it can get down to -30, -35, and it's not ideal. If I was living in Vancouver or something in Canada, like along the coast of Canada, it's more manageable there because it would be about like 5 degrees, I think. 2 degrees is like where it gets to the coldest. It would just be really rainy there. So if you're in a different area, it's probably more manageable for you. If you're in like US, South US area, then you might have some better luck living out of your van full time. But the plan is I'm going to work the winter and try and save up. I still want to make videos and do vlogs and things like that because there's a lot of things that I want to get done when I get back. Like, I want to finish my basement, and because it's an unfinished basement right now, and I'm really into interior design right now and just making things, not buying them all, but making them yourself, because I really love making things. Like, I've built this whole thing here and I enjoyed that. The original plan was to go out east to like east side of Canada, Nova Scotia, down the east coast of the States. Looks like for now those plans have changed. It looks like I'm going to be joining my good friend Steven, and we're going to be going to Switzerland and Portugal and Spain for like 2 months. That's going to be in like the spring, summertime. So I'm just going to be saving up a bunch of money so that I can do a lot of travel and things like that. I'm wearing so many layers right now, guys. You don't even know. I got a scarf. I got this windproof thing. I got a hoodie. I got an Under Armour layer. And then I got Under Armour layer under my pants here, under my jeans. And I'm managing. Like, this will keep me warm if I need to. Ooh, so like I said, we're about 8 hours from Edmonton, where I'm from. And I think we're going to drive 4 hours today, go to Lethbridge. The problem is we have to be very careful because there's a heavy storm rolling in. And being on the highway, that can cause whiteouts and you can lose track of the lane you're in. And so we got to take it very careful because this van I found isn't the greatest in the winter. It slides a lot. It does have winter rated tires, which surprised me. It's just that it's heavy in the front, but it's a rear wheel drive, and it kind of it messes it up. So we're gonna try our best to not die or crash, because that wouldn't be fun at all, especially on my like last few days here. That would suck. But if you guys have any more questions related to me, related to the van life, I do want to make more videos on how to get into it because of my own experience. Like, I had my thoughts going into it, and then my experiences coming out of it, and how they've changed about how to do it, I guess. So I feel like that would be interesting information to kind of throw out there. There's like a train going by. I don't know if you can hear that. It's been doing that like all night. But once I fall asleep, I'm a heavy sleeper, so it wasn't an issue or anything. Yeah. I'm gonna try and make some food and not freeze. There's a lot of there's gonna be some snow happening here. Gonna be some snow. Ooh. All right. I also wanted to mention, or not mention, yeah. I also wanted to mention that I'm completely broke right now, and that's another reason I'm returning home. It kind of screwed me because I got so far south, and then I'm like, oh no, I got no money, and it took so much in gas to go all the way back up north again. So I'm a little in debt. Not anything extreme. It sucks because it means I got to get work as soon as I get back so I can pay off my credit card. Also, I want to show you what my breakfast usually consists of. Lately, it's been waffles. Reason being is I started out with food that I had to cook and like make a mess and wash dishes, and it was a waste of my time. So I got the waffles, and basically I cooked them on the stove here, and I flipped them over every now and then until they're all nice and crispy. And then I just pour the syrup into the little divots, and then I just eat it. So I don't got any plates, I don't got any cutlery, it doesn't make a mess. Now I used to make breakfast burritos as well. Oh God, those were delicious. I couldn't find really many of the same ones that I found in Canada, because the ones that I found in Canada were delicious. They were like mashed potatoes or potatoes of some sort, and they had like cheese and eggs and bacon, and they were all wrapped up and ready to go. You just throw them on the stove here, flip them over, and they were good to go. I actually recently I got pizzas. I got mini pizzas because they're like $1 each, and they're pretty substantial. And I used to just put them on top of the stove. Now, the best way for you to do it is to get a pan and put the pan over top like that, and then it like cooks the cheese on the top of the pizza as well. And it's good. It's real good. I've started doing that for like most of my foods besides waffles, which I'm really just making crispy. And that is breakfast with Brad. Breakfast with Brad. Don't know if you noticed in the last clip there, but I almost just killed myself live for you. Well, not live. What happened was I was too busy talking to you guys that I didn't open up any of the windows. So all this nice propane gases were just getting filled up in here. And I was like, why do I feel slightly weird? It might have just been, I forget the word for when you take a fake pill and you're told it's real. But that's the pill of life that I just took. Don't know if you can see that, it's starting to hail. Let's get out of here. See, it's about the same temperature it feels like. It's just actually snowing here. So on my way here, it was actually a real amazing drive. And I passed through this one area that was incredible. I was driving across the bridge through a mountain valley, and then there was this little town alongside a river surrounded by these mountains, and it just had like a light coat of snow to everything. And if I had to put a reference to that, I would say it was like a place in Skyrim almost, if we want to go there. It was really really unique looking. I just couldn't stop because I was on a highway crossing a bridge. The whole landscape here is pretty cool, but I haven't seen snow in quite some time. It was 23 degrees yesterday, and now I have this. So let's do what needs to be done. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Almost home. I still haven't crossed the border, but I just needed to get my passport. Winter's here! It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas. It's so fucking cold. I'll be in Lethbridge today, and then tomorrow hopefully I'll get home. We'll see. The weather's been not too bad actually. Initially leaving that Walmart, it was extremely windy and rainy, and so it felt like my van was sliding on the highways going 80 miles an hour, but I'm pretty sure it was just the wind. I don't think I was actually slipping. It just and then it dried out, and now we're back in we're in the snow now, so it's gonna be a little slushier, so we'll be taking our time. We're not too far away now. We're like 2 hours. See you guys in Lethbridge, unless something dramatic happens, like I crash. Then you'll probably see me in the same amount of time, just in a different area. So I just wanted to say that Google Maps has some stupid moments sometimes. I was trying to get directions to this Walmart in Lethbridge, so I can just park here, make some food. And for some reason, instead of taking the highway there, it wanted me to take a back road through the middle of nowhere in some construction area, which, mind you, was covered in snow. And there is a weather warning in effect here right now, and it wanted me to take the most dangerous back route possible to get to this Walmart. Because I slowed down because it's telling me to take this turn, and I'm looking, and I'm like, you for real, Google Maps? Are you just fucking with me? So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do that, and I continued on straight. So I'm here. I'm gonna make some food. The weather was not bad at all. I guess it's open for all day. The roads were pretty clear on the highway, at least, and it wasn't too windy. Border security gave me no trouble at all. They didn't even search me. They're just like, yeah, you get the fuck back in Canada. Literally took 30 seconds. He just asked me what I was bringing back, and I'm like nothing. He's like, okay, on your way. He didn't even say on your way. He just kind of closed his window and didn't even say goodbye. It's like, I felt hurt. He hurt me on the inside. It's gonna be nice, or it is nice to be so close to home, because I'll probably be home tomorrow, so I have all this food that I get to eat before I get home. So I'm gonna have 2 pieces of pizza right now, $1 each or something like that, 90 cents each, which ain't bad. I'm deciding what time is it? It's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock right now. It's 2 o'clock, 2 or 3 o'clock right now. So I'm deciding if I want to drive 2 hours north to Calgary to stay at the same Walmart that I stayed at when I started my trip, which I think would be a pretty nice way to end things off. So that's a 2-hour drive. I'm a little more concerned about the weather to get there. I don't think it'll be too bad. I mean, we made it this far. I just don't want it to get dark out, basically, when I'm driving in those conditions. If there's light out, it's a little better. But once you get darker, I think that's when it starts getting a little more dangerous, because then you can't see it all. I wish I would have started vlogging from day one. There would be a little bit more of an interest. There's a lot to take in, so. And it's actually colder here than it is in Calgary right now, so I probably want to be in the warmest place possible for these nights, since I'm not really prepared for these kind of cold. I will layer up hard, though. Oh, yeah, here I go again, cooking without opening any windows. Good job, Brad. That's how you die. I actually don't know how bad it is. I probably should get a carbon monoxide detector, but I don't really use anything when I'm sleeping, so. I just wanted to say that it's -4 right now. I have 2 windows open, but the fact that I have this heater going right here, I'm actually pretty warm. And I bet with that window closed, at least I would get more heat over in this area, and then it would just be super cozy. Now, I don't leave the heater running during night, but I'm saying while you're sitting here, it's actually really awesome. So I'm gonna want to test that out when it gets even colder out, when I get into those -30s. Damn, that hat made my hair poofy. That wasn't gelled up like that, just so you know. That was just from wearing the hat. I need a shower. It's gonna be nice to have a shower.